Hi, everybody. I am so glad you are here. Your comics have been amazing this whole class. And I would like to say something that ASAP has said before every single comedy show. If they're funny, we want you to laugh. If they're not funny, we want you to laugh. Either way, they're going to be really good. They have been awesome. I, like Tara said, have been with ASAP for a while. I'm an Army vet. I come from a long line of military veterans. My dad was career Air Force. My great uncles all served because it was the law and there was a war. But the only thing that ties all of our services together is that we all did it in the 1900s. I had a great time, but when you tell 80-year-old men that you are about to go into the military, they get very excited and pull you into the corner to give you life advice that you do not need. My great uncles said the first thing I needed to do was go to the cafeteria and steal a spoon so that I could sharpen the long edge and put tines in the bowl so that I would always have a spork knife on me. Um, I don't know what was going on with them, but I did not need to be that weird. They're like, and I couldn't tell if they wanted me to be like armed, or I come from a long line of Italians, if they just wanted me to be ready to eat at all. My dad was like, don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. But then when he came to visit me in basic training, he kept trying to shove underwear at me. And I quote, I understand it's been 4 weeks now and you probably haven't had a chance to do laundry. I understand that you were in Vietnam and I'm in South Carolina. And this is not the first time underwear has come up as an issue with my father. When I was in the Girl Scouts, before I went on a camping trip, he reminded me that I could wear my underwear 3 ways. Front ways, back ways, and inside out ways. And the answer to that is no. No, I can't. It is proof that my father and I had very different services. It's also proof that my father never had a yeast infection. But it would make me weird, armed, stinky recruit in the corner, which seemed like the bad way to go through basic training. I did love my time in the military. I was military intelligence. I would love to tell you more about that, but they made me sign a form. I do remember, though, I have an inkling that if you do small things, they can have a big impact. And if you don't think that that's true, you have never been married. I will give you my best way to do that as an experiment in other people's homes. If you go into the home of anyone you like, or especially don't like, you walk into their bathroom and you just turn their toilet paper the opposite way that they normally and just walk out, you will have a huge impact on their life. I also like to think about it as in dating. I'm on a bunch of dating sites because it's a joy. And there are more 6-foot tall men listed on the dating sites than we have over 6-foot tall men in the United States. I just started listing myself as 5'5". And then I wait to see what happens and they meet me at 5'10". Always a fun way to play that game. My dad does have the best stories, Terry. I wish he could be on tonight. It's very hard for him to get Wi-Fi in Arlington Cemetery. Listen, I didn't put him there. I mean, I put him there. I was there when we put him in. No zombies. But I do love, if you haven't had a chance to be at Arlington or be there for a funeral, you should know that on the headstones of all the military headstones for service members, you get 500 different things to put on the top. You can put every organization, every religious organization, and a bunch of animals that make no sense to me. I get the like dove of peace. Cool. I totally kind of get the service dog with the American flag behind him. Okay. I do not understand the sandhill crane, but all right. And then you get to listen to everything they've ever done, which is great. Until a year later, my mom died. Can we get a round of applause for military spouses, both the men and women?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is more than you're going to get from Arlington. We started all over, and I said to them, hey, I would like to get the same religious organization on the top of my mom's. And they're like, oh, I think that's going to be a problem. And I was like, okay, well, I'd like to get to say beloved wife and mother. And they're like, no, we just call them spouse. And I was like she's a can of beans in the commissary. I don't, people change that. But when I said, why can't we get the religious organization up top? They went, oh, that spot's already taken. For the military spouses in the audience, I want to let you know that on the back of the headstone, where you will be, is the map coordinates for the headstone in Arlington. This means that military spouses are still in charge of the final PCS. And that my mom is down there ticking off the mailing labels as we speak off of all those boxes. Really hope they got everything there in the right way. I know that our comics got everything there in the right way, and I'm really excited to bring them up. Are you guys excited?
Woo!